All right, everybody. This is the official new live stream. There we go. We're going to abandon whatever software we were using before because 2 weeks in a row, no audio. So I'm Michael Lawrence from BluJaket, and this is Dave. Short version is Chezzy, right?
That works.
Awesome. All right. So we're down here at Rebellion Brew House, and as you might notice from the name and the logo, this is the Quad City Storm head coach. We're happy to have him here with us today. We're going to be enjoying some beers. Well, maybe just one. We'll keep it to one. We're going to enjoy a beer from Rebellion Brew House. They have the only female brewer, brewmaster Allison, here at the Rebellion Brew House. They have some great tacos and some tater tot nachos that we're going to try as well. So we just ordered a couple beers, so we're going to start with that and an appetizer. And then we're going to learn a little bit more about the Quad City Storm hockey team, what it's like to be a first-time head coach, and what there is to be excited about this year down at the TaxSlayer Center. So, that was fast. That is service, right, people? Awesome.
This is the technical brew.
Okay.
It is a brewed IPA. It has kind of a citrusy start, a little bit juicier start, almost kind of like hazy, but it has a dry finish to it.
Okay.
And then this is the ease on in. It is a pineapple wheat. It's basically like a farmhouse ale.
Okay.
You're gonna get a little bit of a sour kick to it, just slightly from the bread we put in it. That she put in it.
Oh, wow.
So
Awesome.
yeah,
That is delicious. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's service. I just said we're going to order beers, and it was already here. I don't know if we pre-ordered or not. No, we didn't. Awesome. All right. Well, first thing first, the giveaway winner from last week was a Fleet Feet gift card, $25. Thank you for a reminder to like, comment, and share on this video. Today we're going to give away a couple other things, which I'll get to in a second. But last week's winner was Sarah Donna. So Sarah Donna, please private message us on the back end of the BluJaket channel. We'll get you your Fleet Feet gift card. Today we have a $20 gift card to the Rebellion Brew House and 2 hockey tickets to any game this year. They're called Flex tickets. So according to your Flex schedule, like, comment, and share on this video for a chance to win 2 tickets and a gift card to Rebellion. That's a heck of a date night or a family night or whatever you guys want to call it. So speaking of hockey, all right, why did you want to become a coach instead of a player? What happened? Let's get to it.
That wasn't the plan.
That wasn't the plan.
It wasn't the plan. This off season, I was actually training and going back to playing.
Yeah.
It's probably most likely going to be back in Peoria. And then 5 days after, I get a phone call from John. Hey, can we talk? And I'm like, it's for beer to Stanley Cup Finals. So, he's like, all right, after intermission. So,
like only the biggest game of the year.
Yeah. So, it was at the end of the first, so I give him a shout, and there you go,
here
appetizer.
nachos or the Rebellion nachos.
Awesome.
Cheese, jalapenos.
Move beer out of the way.
Take the guy over.
Look at that, people. We are about to indulge. This is some good stuff. Awesome.
Postmade habanero sauce and postmade salsa.
Okay.
Both those sweeteners.
Awesome. Thank you. Habanero. That's a little too hot for me.
There you go.
All right. Oh, he's going to do habanero. There we go. A brave soul. So we got a call during the middle of the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah, so he gives me a shout at about, right after the first period, and we spoke, and my understanding was only going to be for that intermission, but we ended up talking until I think 5 minutes left in the third period. So,
wow.
We kind of hit it off. A lot of things that I liked hearing about what they were going to bring back to the community here. I was a little sad because, I played against Quad City since 2005. And
yeah, we're going to get that in a second, aren't we?
And I heard about that way back in November of the previous year. So, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, my brother played here briefly, and like there's so much history. And, and then you have these 2, fans that, hey, we want to save the team. We want to, make things right. So I think it was just a perfect situation for everybody around, new owners, new president with Glenn, and then with me being a coach and going off of not being able to play. Yeah. Eventually your days are numbered, so why not get into it when you can?
And get out when you're healthy too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big thing. No, that's a good. I'm glad you mentioned Peoria because we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that you used to play for what's going to be our biggest rival this season, huh? Is it gonna be hard to coach against some of your old friends, or do you want to just? I mean, it's hockey, so I figure you want to pop them in the mouth a little bit, right?
I was the type of player that there's no friends out there. I might
even on your own team.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's a sport, and we're out there. It's not that I'm not going to go and have a beer after, or whatever happens on the ice kind of stays there for me. I was never one to hold grudges unless something dirty and not. I can't really use certain words, but
it's hockey like soccer. It's all fun and games until you mess with the goalie, and then the whole team's on your back.
Goalie or cheap shots, just stuff that you don't do.
Yeah.
And going back to Peoria, it's going to be interesting. I think right now the league, a lot of players in the offseason have either retired or went over to Europe. Yep. So I think it's going to be very an even playing field.
Okay.
So
awesome.
That being said, I want to beat Peoria.
Really bad. We're going to do it too. And I believe the Peoria games, we might play them 5 times. I could be wrong on this, but the Storm has a promotion called the Big Five, and that is 5 home games against Peoria. And they're going to do a lot of charity promotion and giving back to community. So if you're a nonprofit and you want to raise awareness for your charity, raise money for your charity, and partner with the Quad City Storm, reach out to them and discuss the Big Five games and how you can get involved in those games. We're looking to sell all those games out against our home rivals. October 1st, tickets go on sale for our home opener. Hey, it's a community team, so it's mine too. Just like Dave and just like you, it's all of ours. Hockey's been here for 22 years, and we want to keep it here, and we want to thrive here, and we're going to support this team to the very end of the season and the playoffs and bringing back a cup. So it's like with a self-fulfilling prophecy. We're going to speak it till it happens. So if you're a charity, reach out about the Big Five games. If you want to get tickets go on sale October 1st. Expecting a sellout for the home opener, so please join us for that. Dave, I got a question for you. Now, this is a fun one. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie with Matt Damon about rugby. Have you seen it at all? I can't remember what the name is. Okay, but there's a rivalry between hockey or rugby and soccer, and they say one's a hooligans game played by gentlemen, which is rugby, and then soccer is a gentleman's game played by hooligans. What one is hockey?
Oh boy, probably blue-collar workers being able to play soccer.
Okay, with finesse and skill.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't skate.
Well, if we want to bring this up, who's the guy from the NFL running his mouth about give me 6 months and I can crack a team in the NHL?
Oh wow,
Jalen. I don't know. I don't really follow football, but anyway, I made that comment. Well, I think a hockey player can go to any other sport and not stick out, like a sore thumb. But I think going the other way, you're going to stick out.
Yeah,
even with 6 months.
I would call myself one heck of a rollerblader, but on razor blades on ice, I'm terrible. I was never a good ice skater, no matter how good I was on 8 wheels or whatever. They used to have this place called Skate Ranch out in Milan. You drive around in circles and skate around in circles and do all this stuff, and I was great at it. But I could never transition over to doing that on the ice. So that, it is a skill in and of itself. So quickly, for those of you, I'm just going to remind you guys to like and share the video for a chance to win $20 gift card from Rebellion Brewhouse and 2 tickets to the Quad City Storms season. These are prize tickets. You can use them at any game. I also want to tell you guys a little bit about a new BluJaket update we got coming out next week with a lot of new features. We're going to roll out the ability to do preferences. You will be able to pick and choose what kind of restaurants, retailers, service industries, and recreational events you want to receive offers from. So we have 4 main categories with over 30 subcategories. That way we're not bombarding you with gifts you don't want. We'll only be giving you the offers from businesses that you'd like to have, as well as you'll be able to subscribe to specific businesses and tell them you really like them by giving them a thumbs up on the app. And what that means is if you subscribe to a business, they're going to be able to send you additional offers above and beyond the normal geo-targeted offers from BluJaket. So if you get $2 off a pizza down at Bad Boy Pizza, if you're a subscriber, maybe they send you a buy one get one half off. That's not the deal, but maybe they do it, right? So make sure you look out for the new update coming next week. and subscribe to the businesses you like, and choose your preferences so you're not getting offers from places you don't like, and you're getting those from the ones you do like. So back to our esteemed guest here today, which, I've never talked to the head coach of any team here in the Quad Cities before. So this, I don't know, you want to say a big day for me, right? So how do you go about prepping? Like, how long is this, like, it's a new team, right? So these are all new guys. How do you go about taking them from first day of training camp and getting them to the point where they gel and become a team and work together?
Well, I just think it really has to do with, allowing the players to build trust within themselves. I mean, nobody likes to have structure put on them. You can have guidance, but at the same time, if you allow a team to be able to create certain things and hey, you know what, coach name, this might not work, or whatever they're going to decide to call me. It's still weird hearing the name, term coach. But, when you give that kind of like dependency, they kind of just bond together as it is. Whether they want to do paintball for themselves, that's fine. I mean, I think the days of team bonding, setting up things purposely for that to try to do it, those are kind of over.
Hey, everybody, come here and be friends today.
Exactly. Yeah. It's I've done it in the past. And some things you get good things out of it, and other things are kind of like, well, that was kind of a waste of time. But players coming in, they know that this has to be a community team. What I loved about playing was that I was able to experience so much in the community and be able to get out and meet so many people that had I not played hockey, I don't think I would ever be able to interact in that way. For instance, I went to a Rotary meeting today. I didn't know what a Rotary meeting was. I click on it, and I'm like reading about it. So that was kind of eye-opening for me. If I didn't get into coaching, I never would have had that experience. But going back to the team, I just think it's going to take a little bit of time, just like anything. But you have so many guys going to camps. Camps can go by quick. We're on the ice on the 11th and 13th, and we're playing a preseason game in Peoria, and the next day I have to make cuts. So the roster gets trimmed down briefly, and then from there, I think I have 3 more days, and I got to come down to the final roster. So there's going to be a lot of trickle-down effect from the NHL to the American League to the ECHL to our league. So it's one of those things where you recruit all summer and you kind of have an idea of what you want, but you might not. So I'm sitting there. Right, absolutely.
Adapting and changing. Okay, here we go, people. Time for the tacos.
Thank you. So we have this steak taco, a little bit of onion, and some there's a pork shoulder, pineapple, a little bit of red onion, and some cilantro as well, and chicken taco, pico de gallo, and a little bit of queso on there.
Oh yeah, I like pineapples. There we go.
And then we also have the black bean tostada with the pico de gallo, the queso cheese, and some cilantro. The buffalo shrimp with a little bit of slaw underneath of it, some buffalo sauce, and a little bit of fried hummus. And the tilapia taco, it has the
it's all right.
We have the slaw, and then we have the
What's the red sauce on there? Is that what you're thinking about?
I know what it is. It's not cayenne. It's
spicy mayo, chipotle mayo, sriracha mayo. I mean, hey, I eat tacos. I know.
Sorry
I
about
know.
that.
No, it's all right. Hey, it's like a red mayo something. That's gotta be it. Thank you very much. Man, these tacos are amazing. I can tell you what. One of the reasons why we are down here at Rebellion today eating this delicious food is because starting this weekend or early next week, I don't know, you'll have to drive down here and see. Rebellion Brew House and Bad Boys Pizzas, Davenport and Moline will be coming on the BluJaket platform. So that includes $2 off specialty pizzas next door at Bad Boys Pizza, downtown Moline, and $2 off specialty pizzas at Bad Boys Pizza over in Davenport near movie theater. As for down here at Rebellion Brewhouse, you'll be able to get free chips and salsa with the purchase of any tacos. Now, I'll tell you what, these tacos are delicious. I've had them before, but I'm really anxious to do this. But just to do them a little promo. I don't know if Dave's gonna feel like I'm throwing him under the bus, but it sounds like you're what we call a pescatarian, right?
I don't like to put labels.
No labels. All right. Doesn't eat meat, but hey, they have plenty of meatless options. I believe me and my wife went vegan for like 8 months. I've done it, so appreciate it. I still, it's delicious, but they have those options down here as well. If you are labeled that way, no. But yeah, great fish and meatless options down here. We're gonna enjoy some of these tacos. So what is the number one reason why you think this season is going to be the best season in Quad City hockey?
Well, I think a lot goes with talking to the fans. And they miss IHL, the UHL, the Central League days. I think over the last, I believe it was 4 seasons, they had ECHL here. The hockey that the SPHL brings is a very gritty, hard-nosed type of, intense. It's anybody can win any night. There's a lot of for instance, I was in Peoria, and for some reason could beat this team so single-handedly. We always had struggled with this team, but the team that we single-handedly beat every time could beat that team. Yep. So it's a cool, nice little league. But I think the fans here miss that. Hey, you know what? Our star player just ran. There's going to be, repercussions. There's price to pay. You touch our goalie, I'm sorry. That's the way hockey's supposed to be played, and that's the way I was taught growing up. So, I just think the fans have always asked me, they're like, well, how are you going to play? How are you going to play? I'm like, the way it's meant to be played. Yeah. And they're like, well, what does that mean? And I told them, and they're like, that's all we need to hear. Thank you. Yeah. So,
well, and like what I think, and I like hearing what you said as far as bringing it back to league, the grittiness. But also, I think, we like to support local here. And I think we were big Mallards fans here for a long time. And it wasn't that, that it was the Mallards, but it was that it was our team. People in the community knew the players, knew the coaches, knew the owners. And then, hockey got bigger here. We were selling the stadium out and brought in, they must want bigger, better hockey, and they brought in the Flames. And it's like everybody here is Blackhawks fans. Like, so the Flames don't do anything. They're like, it's higher quality hockey. But it was like, well, it's not our team. Right. And, then they rebranded it the Mallards. It was the name, but it still it didn't have that community local feel. And I think that's what I love. And a lot of people are excited about this year is like the owners are local. Gwen, the first female president in the league, is local, worked for the Quad City Chamber, knows this area, built up many businesses and communities in this area. Same with the owners. I mean, they're entrepreneurs. They've built other businesses in this area. You yourself, were you from Quad City? You're from Peoria, right? Like,
no,
were you from here? Oh, okay. But then you went.
but I.
You're an Illinois transplant. Okay.
Right. I've played in that building since 05. So it's to see how it went and then where it's going, where it went. Going back to where you were going and touching on was so they bring the Flames. You don't know these players, and the fact is, I'll be honest with you, those players at those higher levels don't really do the community. And it's unfortunate because it ruins it like it had been for the past 4 or 5 years. Our players, there's going to be a little movement up and down the ECHL, but for the most part, most of these players are going to be here all season. Mm-hmm. Or they're going to be in this league, not, bouncing up and down. It's a typical thing in the ECHL that you get guys sent down from the American League, and they're upset. They don't want. They're not happy. So they're not going to go the extra to help. They're getting paid from up top. So that whole that whole system just doesn't work in these certain areas. Yeah. And you're starting to see more and more ECHL teams leave, either come to our league or go to a different league, and it's going to be interesting how the shape of hockey, like the footprint of it, eventually ends up in the next 15, 20 years.
Well, and I think, going on like the players, we got local players on the team this year as well. So for those of you who don't know, deck hockey is really big in this market. And Patrick runs that up. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. Same with, that's the funny thing about hockey players, you don't know their last names. But Patrick runs that up, and his great community, and to the point where one of the biggest hockey podcasts in the country, Deck Hockey Focus, is based here in Quad Cities. So we're ready for hockey here. But Patrick's brother plays on the team, doesn't he?
Yeah. So we signed Nick this off season, and I like what he brings out on the ice. Big body, not afraid to drop the hits when he needs to. He can put the puck in the net. So that's the type of players that I want, and not only that, I want good human beings. I don't want players. Yeah, you're gonna have your all-star players that might light up the league, but if they're not good human beings, I don't want you on my team. I mean, this is a community.
Yep.
You respect your fans. You respect our booster club, everybody involved. I just don't understand. Like when I hear stories about certain players doing certain things, I just don't understand.
Yep.
To a certain point. So yeah, they will be held accountable for their actions.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, I think what we're going to do, I'm going to talk about our giveaways, talk about this place, and we're going to end on something inspirational from Coach Dave over here. All right. So think about that while I do this last promo. All right. Again, last week's winner for the Fleet Feet gift card giveaway for liking and sharing last week's video is Sarah Donath. Please message us on the back end of the BluJaket Facebook page this week. If you like this video, comment and share it. 2 hockey tickets to the Quad City Storm season. They're 5 tickets, so you can pick the game that works best with your schedule to go to. And then also a $20 gift card to Rebellion Brew House for liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Oh man, Dave is gonna have a bad night. Did you see how much habanero he put on that? Oh my goodness. So those are the giveaways. Please comment, like, and share this video. As far as the food goes, it was delicious today. We are announcing Rebellion Brew House is coming on board with BluJaket, which is sort of coming full circle for me for BluJaket. This is where the idea was born. I came here with a coupon for some free tater tot nachos. I did not remember that I had it in my pocket, so I felt like I needed to come up with a better way to get offers and promotions to people. So I came up with BluJaket. So it's nice to have them on board. So come down here and enjoy some tater tot nachos using BluJaket. Next door, Bad Boys Pizza in Davenport and in Moline again, are joining BluJaket as well this week. So please come down and support and enjoy some delicious food from our new partners. And then with that, give us some parting words on why we should come to this season and get us amped up. Let's get fired up for this season because I'm excited.
First off, to our fans, I think it's going to be what you guys are missing here for the past, I'd probably say 7 years of the hockey that you guys want to see. We will be involved in the community, myself included. So with that being said, I want to put a championship banner up in that building.
That's what we like to hear, isn't it? Cheers, Dave. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.